Hey everyone, welcome back to Target Teach Tutors. Today we are diving into one of the most important topics in chemistry, chemical reactions. Ever wondered why fireworks explode? Why iron rusts? Or how your body digests food? It's all because of chemical reactions. Stick around as we break it down with easy explanations and cool examples. Let's get started. What is a chemical reaction? A chemical reaction is a process where substances called reactants change into new substance called products with different properties. This happens when bonds between atoms break and new ones form. To identify a chemical reaction, one or more of these signs can occur. It can be color change, example rusting of iron, gas production, example fizzing when an acid reacts with a metal, temperature change, example combustion releasing heat, or precipitate formation, example mixing two solutions to form a solid. Types of chemical reactions. First one is combustion reactions. A reaction where a substance burns in oxygen, releasing heat and light. Combustion or burning is an exothermic reaction. Common equation is fuel plus oxygen produces carbon dioxide plus water plus energy. When you burn wood or a candle, it reacts with oxygen to produce carbon dioxide, water and heat. Specific example is methane plus oxygen produces carbon dioxide plus water plus energy is the word equation for this. The symbolic equation is CH4 plus O2 produces CO2 plus H2O. This is an example for complete combustion that produces carbon dioxide plus water. But in incomplete combustion, that means if oxygen is limited, of a fuel produces carbon monoxide CO plus C soot. Second one is oxidation and reduction. In short, it is named as redox. We will take oxidation first. It is a chemical reaction in which a substance gains oxygen, loses electrons, or increases in oxygen state. Make this clear about the definition. In terms of oxygen, oxidation is the gain of oxygen in a chemical reaction. Example, Mg plus O2 produces MgO. In terms of electrons, oxidation is the loss of electrons. Example, iron loses 2 electrons, produces Fe2 plus ions. In terms of oxidation state, oxidation occurs when the oxidation number of element increases. Oxidation is always paired with the reduction in redox reactions. Oil rig helps remember this. Oxidation is loss of electrons. But in reduction is loss of oxygen or gain of electrons. Example, CuO plus Mg produces Cu plus MgO. Here copper oxide is reduced and magnesium is oxidized. Third one is neutralization reaction. When an acid reacts with a base, forming salt and water. General equation for this, acid plus base produces salt plus water. Example, HCl plus NaOH produces NaCl plus H2O. Hydrochloric acid plus sodium hydroxide produces sodium chloride plus water. The fourth one is precipitation reaction. When two soluble solutions mix, forming an insoluble solid is called a precipitate. Example, AgNO3 plus NaCl produces AgCl plus NaNO3. Silver nitrate plus sodium chloride produces silver chloride, a precipitate, plus sodium nitrate. Fifth one is displacement reactions. A more reactive metal displaces a less reactive metal from its compound. Example, zinc plus copper sulfate produces zinc sulfate plus copper. Zinc displaces copper from its copper sulfate solution as zinc is more reactive than copper. Check this in the reactivity series. Halogen displacement. A more reactive halogen displaces less reactive one. Cl2 plus Kbr produces KCl plus Br2. Chlorine displaces bromine from potassium bromide. Sixth one is thermal decomposition. A single substance breaks down into two or more products. It is shown in this example. Calcium carbonate produces calcium oxide plus carbon dioxide. Seventh one is electrolysis. Decomposition of a compound using electricity. H2O produces H2 plus O2. Water decomposes into hydrogen and oxygen during electrolysis. Eighth one is addition reactions in alkenes. Atoms add across the double bond in an alkene. Example, C2H4 plus Br2 produces C2H4Br2. That means ethene reacts with bromine to form dibromoethane. Ninth one is condensation reaction. When two molecules combine and lose a small molecule, example water. You can find this in the formation of polyesters in polymer chemistry. 10th one is exothermic and endothermic reactions. Exothermic reaction. It releases heat. Example, in combustion. H2 plus O2 produces H2O plus heat plus light. This reaction releases a large amount of energy, which makes it useful for rocket propulsion and fuel cells. In endothermic reaction, energy is absorbed. Example, thermal decomposition. Example for this is CO2 plus H2O produces C6H12O6 plus O2. It is a photosynthesis reaction. We now in the end of chemical reaction section. Some important points to be remembered in the exam point of view. Learn the definitions, general equations and examples of each reaction. Be prepared to identify reaction types from word or symbol equations and know how to balance the chemical equations. That's a wrap. You have explored various types of chemical reactions from combustion to exothermic and endothermic reactions with exam-oriented examples. This knowledge will be super helpful for your exam revision. If you enjoyed learning about these reactions, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Target Teach Tutors for more exciting science content. Do you have any cool chemistry questions or suggestions? Drop them in the comments below. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.